Hello everyone, it's that time again, and tomorrow is the big episode with the Angels Take Manhattan. Okay, so in the previous few days I've been talking about the possible hints in the 11th hour, and from the comments it seems most of you have noticed the same sort of things. So I'm really quite interested to see if these are going to sort of come to pass and what is actually going to be involved. Really looking forward to the episode, although I'm sure it's going to be quite emotional. I also just want to talk briefly about some of the other themes that seem to be running through season 7 and that could possibly have some relevance. The main thing that I've noticed is the flickering of light bulbs, which is featured in every episode so far, such as the street post in the town called Mercy and when Rory's changing the bulb. This could definitely be to do with the angels. If all the lights are out then nobody can see them, and that obviously means that it's much easier for them to get to you. There's also mention of Christmas in all of the episodes so far, and twice to Christmas lists. Whether this has got anything to do with the ponds or if this is to do with the Christmas episode when the new companion joins us, I'm not sure, but it does seem to be a bit of a reoccurring theme. The opening theme itself seems to be getting darker. I know a few others have noticed this too, that the credits themselves, the screen's slowly getting darker with each episode. I watched A Town Called Mercy on my laptop and I thought that it was just a screen. I was trying to adjust it, but it's not. It was just the sequence itself. Whether this is to suggest that there's dark days to come, or if it's to do with the Doctor himself, because we've seen that he's getting a lot darker as a character, I'm not quite sure. This is still carrying on with the whole Doctor and the darkness theme. Wasn't possibly as obvious in the Power of Three, but he did blow up the spaceship that seemed to have other random humans on board, which seems pretty strange. There was no mention of them, no concern there. There's also been people killed in explosions in every episode so far, I believe, but that might not be anything, but you never know. Plenty of references to the fact that the Doctor has been erased from existence, really, on the records. That was obviously to avoid the silence, so there's quite possible that the silence is still to make a return. As I said, there was several hints to them in the 11th hour, so whether that's anything to do with it is interesting to see. It's also the fact that the Doctor seems to keep looking at his companions, Amy and Rory, with quite a sort of sad expression on his face, and he's also making his visits sort of much longer in between, and he talks to them about drifting apart. Kind of get the feeling that it's possible that the Doctor already knows something that we don't, and that the Ponds don't. There's also been eggs in every episode. We had the eggs with the exterminate in the Dalek episode. We also had dinosaur eggs in Dinosaurs on a Spaceship. In A Town Called Mercy, the crashed spaceship was egg-shaped. In The Power of Three, Brian talks about the cubes possibly being eggs of some kind. Again, you never know if this is just a coincidence or if it's going to mean something. It's always a really good idea to try and pay attention to everything though, because you just never know what's going to be significant. Really interested to hear any theories you've got as to how the Ponds are going to leave, and also anything else that you've noticed in season 7. So please do comment if there's anything that you've seen or would like to add. Other than that, waiting for the day tomorrow and see what happens. I'm really looking forward to it. I will do a review tomorrow night as usual, and that will be up tomorrow. Hope you all enjoy the episode and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.